So I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone ranked time. Still trying to fight my way through after the rank reset. Need to make some progress now. Win-loss, win-loss. This is not supposed to happen to me at rank 20. This is supposed to happen to me somewhere further down, but rank 20 is sad. Druid. Haven't run into many druids in ranked.
I must protect the wild.
I've got two acid oozes, the guys who are not good against druids, and a head crack, which I don't want until later in the game, for sure. Toss all that stuff, give me a backstab and a... It's all stuff I can play, anyhow. Could be worse. Okay. That is a god-awful first-turn play. I don't know why you would ever do that. First off, I don't play Claw because I don't like it, don't think it's a good card. But even if I played Claw, and even if I was going first and had a Claw in my hand, I wouldn't play it unless I was killing a creature. You don't play Claw to not kill a creature. Is this like the crazy direct damage druid that's not using many creatures and trying to just burn me down with spells? Because why would you do that? Don't understand. Unfortunately, I have to eviscerate that guy. I'm saving up for Dagger Deadly Poison and then a big Bloodsail Raider. It's arguable that I should have just coined out the Bloodsail Raider because she wins against more things. She wouldn't have won against the Knife Thrower, though. So, no, that's not helping. That's going to be just a bit too late. Because I can't dagger, poison the dagger, and then stab the 2/3, and then shiv the 2/1 guy in the same turn. Oh well.
Here we go.
So that should kill my guy. Unfortunately. If no Acid Ooze comes out, I can play a 5/3 and then something. Well, that's no good. What can I do about him? I can't trigger the SI7 agent, which would be nice if I could, because he plus this would kill that.
So many options.
I could shiv him, see if I draw an eviscerate, but if I don't, then the shiv damage is totally wasted. And I just used an eviscerate, so it's like 1 in 22 chance. And even if it works, I'd have blown all my eviscerates already. So it's not ideal. If I shiv him first, I can't backstab him, so drawing a card that way first. I could shiv my opponent for 1 just to draw the card and see, because my other choice is to play her as a 5/3, which kind of cancels him out, unless my opponent kills her with something else, in which case it's worse. All is to say, I guess I'm going to shiv my opponent. See if I draw a backstab. Probably don't. No, it's an assassinate. And we'll just play her. Best I can do. Next turn, if he kills her by some other means other than attacking, then I play this, SI7 him, and then attack. That would be another means. Wrath is such a good card. You get 3 damage when you need it, and when you only barely need the damage, you get to draw a card. Oh, it's fantastic. That guy could be a problem, but I can't stop it right yet. Because I need to do everything to kill that. I think. I have 2 assassinates in my hand, so I could assassinate him and I'd still have 1, but big stuff's going to start coming out later. Druid decks tend to play more heavy on the big stuff, I would think. Especially given what I've seen so far. Should I save him for the spell damage? I might need it, but then I'm not getting the value out of this guy.
I wonder.
I guess I'm going to play the Geomancer. He's probably going to die to that thing, but...
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
Once again, I'm taking all the damage because that's how the rogue power works. It's not nice like the mage one. You can do weapon combos and that's great. Poisoned, it's pretty decent, but I still end up taking a lot of damage in the face. Yeah. Probably have to assassinate that. I wish I had enough mana to assassinate that and still play this guy, which I don't. It's necessary at the time, though. I don't feel as bad about it as I normally would, because I do at least have another one in my hand for when the big stuff starts coming down the pipeline.
I hope you like my invention.
No, that's good, because it's not a... The fact that he played her meant he wasn't playing an Ancient of Lore. Tiger, not so good, though. Well, my turn has kind of designed itself here.
Put this apple on your head.
Him, and then this.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat
I was going to head crack, but now I could stab her for 1. And that'd be one less thing you can kill my 2 1s. So I should probably do that.
Here we go.
Otherwise I was going to kill her with the SI7 agent, which is not ideal. In any case, if my opponent just has a Starfall in these 3 cards, then I'm screwed. I don't think I can recover this from that. Yeah, so this is pretty bad. I'm going to have to assassinate a crummy 5-4, and then I'm going to lose later when something worse happens. And that was probably stupid too. I probably should have played the SI7, but I'm running out of things to kill creatures with. They're probably all bigger than 2 hit points anyway. I did not put up a decent rush. Like, I just did not have the speed to take down this opponent, because I mostly need backstab for that. I have a feeling I'm dead next turn. There are so many ways the druid could do 4 more damage or 3 more damage to me. So yeah, that's going to be game over. That's what I needed earlier, not now. I really should have played him last turn.
This guy's
doesn't have to. Things are going much worse this time around. By this point, the previous time through, I was already at like rank 17 or something. Should not be running into so much opposition at rank 20. Stupid rank reset. Fact is, with all these games, as miserable as it is, I mean, maybe you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong, but despite all these games that I'm losing, it's not clear evidence that my deck is wrong. That's the problem. Because it all depends on what my opponent draws and what I draw. There's so much randomness in there. I mean, it's starting to look like I need to change my deck. But there's no strong evidence for that, and I don't know what I need to be doing to change it to make it better.
Valera versus Uther.
Paladin, hooray!
I will fight with honor.
What?
Yeah, I'm going first, hooray! I guess I'll keep the deadly poison because it goes with her, even though I don't like it. Ugh. That's nice and worse. You know, if we get a good rush against a paladin, they usually have a hard time coming back, because they can't kill my stuff very efficiently until turn 4. But if I'm going first, they can do that on turn 3, and if I don't get a rush, then they have no pressure on them at all, and they can actually just abuse me however they want.
Reporting for duty.
That is probably a massive waste of the coin, unless you've got, like, buff spells in your hand, buddy. I'm going to stab that to death, just in case. Even though I hate to do it, because it's going to mess up my poison-based play.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, at least he has nothing to buff that way. That's good to have. Makes me happy. So, yeah, we're going to get only one use out of the poison this time. But in the very short term, it sure is giving me board control. You used your coin, so you can't Hammer of Wrather this turn. What now?
Reporting for duty.
Okay. That's how I like your turns to go, because it doesn't stop me at all. Got enough mana to consecrate or to sword now, but neither one of them is going to do as well as he wants it to. The sword only gets to kill one thing, he'll take a bunch of damage, and then I blow up the other use of his sword. Consecrate only kills him, it wouldn't deal with her in the short term. Which one do you kill? Yeah. Long term she probably does more damage, but it's hard to tell because this guy can do a bunch of damage. It's so tempting to play this guy now, but then I wouldn't be blowing up this sword, and that would be all kinds of wrong. Because I'm worried about Consecrate, I think I'm going to start head cracking now. Even though she can survive a Consecrate, it's just... yeah, I don't know. Probably stupid. I'm going to save that one use. I think I'm going to need my mana next turn. So it's probably dumb not playing her for as a 3-3, but yeah. That was predictable, but it does take your whole turn pretty much. Oh, good. That's handy. I think I'm going to go... If he plays the 3-3 and reduces this guy's attack to 1, that's going to screw me up really bad. I think I've got to risk it, though. That's so much stronger than just playing the 3-3. I still have enough mana that I can cast these guys, albeit slowly and painfully. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna have 7 mana next turn. So yeah, I'm gonna 7. Because I can still play either one of these two guys as the situation demands, and make a dagger.
Follow the rule.
He would have the guy. Knew the risk when I did it. Kind of funny that he played the guy first. So yeah, we're definitely killing that.
Here we go.
How you doing?
This is hurting me a lot. That it's a problem you only run into against paladins. But I find the rest of my deck works pretty damn well against paladins. These guys are eventually going to get replaced with legendaries. I mean, you can make the argument I should do that first before playing ranked, but I was expecting to be playing, you know, lower ranked people for a while.
Reporting for duty. Get in there.
So you got another weapon. I'm all out of oozes. Well, now I wish I'd hit that guy last turn. I could get rid of my thing. Sort of. Still not actually great. Oh, no, I couldn't because that's temporary. Duh. Okay.
I wonder.
Stab one of these guys, hit another one with him. I may want him to take more damage, in fact, which is kind of odd.
Options.
It would mean I'd take less damage, too. I'm trying to figure out to trigger off this guy. It'd be pretty hard. I'd have to waste my head crack. But it might be worth it to have an army? I don't know. Or should I just be trying to head crack my opponent to death? Just possibly viable. It's a slow race, but I also have the eviscerate.
How you doing?
Here we go.
I should have played her first. I should have gone with her. I don't know why I was thinking of doing him. Well, that makes me feel dumb. Now I'm going to do this, and it's probably dumber. If I'd done it the other way, it would have been a decent play. Now it's kind of stupid. Like, why would I even do that? I was thinking about playing him without the combo, but I don't know why I would do that if I'm not going to play her with it. Thinking through too many scenarios, and I got lost in my own analysis paralysis. No, you don't. Yeah, I know that's an automatic one. Just reminded me that he hasn't been squelched enough yet.
I wonder.
He's only at 12. He's actually at 14 because he's going to gain 2 from the sword, but... Oh, man. What am I going to do? I got to save the assassinate in case he plays a big legend, like Syrian Fordring, although... I don't know.
Reporting for duty.
Ow. Ow. It's tempting to assassinate him, but I could also just hit him with this. I would lose this guy, gain the ability to cast stuff again. I do have 9 mana, so I could eviscerate and play this and this, so that's looking pretty favorable.
How you doing? Not good, not good.
See what I draw. That's not helping right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, beat.
I think that's about the best I could do with that turn. I would have liked if I could kill everything, but not always an option. I also would have liked being able to eviscerate him for 5, but I couldn't have killed him that turn, and if I can't kill him that turn, I needed to get rid of a lot of his crud.
My shield for
Damn it. I was just sitting there thinking, please not Defender Vargas, please not Defender Vargas, because if it wasn't a Defender Vargas, there was a good chance I could kill him. Now, matters are worse. This guy has a difficult choice whether he takes that out or whether he counts on the taunt to keep him going. I can assassinate this one, hit for at least 4. 4 is not 11, though. Ow. Yeah, that sucks. Backstab for 3 is not enough, although it does mean I can trade a weaker guy for him, so hold on. If I assassinate that, then I backstab him, trade this guy, get my opponent for 6, 7, 8, 9, not 11. 10 with the dagger. Ah! If I could have done that last turn in some way where that involved eviscerating him, it would have been nicer. So instead I'm going to have to kill this guy with my Azure Drake, which is not the end of the world, I guess. It is going to leave my force vulnerable to another Consecrate, though, and I'm going to be very vulnerable to Avenging Wrath as well.
Looking at me.
I can head crack for 3, or I can play this guy. This guy's got more potential to win me the game, but he also kind of screws me, and I'm losing a turn of head crack. I don't know. I'm gonna play him. I think he gives me more chance of winning than the head crack does. You know, he could screw me again. Still has half of his deck left. If he got both of those guys and was saving them both for this, lay on hands bad. I'm going to have a hard time overcoming that. All 16, 13, 14, 15. No, I might actually have him. I have a lot of damage on the table. No, this is 11, 12, 13, 16. Okay. Because I'm going to kill him this turn, we're going to head crack first.
This guy's toast.
If he is. Oh, that was so close. Oh man, when I was lay on hands was really bad, but it would have been, and if I'd gone one more turn I would have been definitely dead, but it would have been worse, I think, if it was an Avenging Wrath, because that probably would have blown away most of my stuff. The turn before Avenging Wrath would have crushed me. Okay. I managed to not fail for a whole 1 game in a row. Let's go for 2. Win back those stars that I already had before and can't get. It makes a huge difference if you can stay on a winning streak, because you can skip a lot of ranks on the winning streak. As soon as you lose one, you get kind of bogged down for a while. Just the system winning is intended, though. I mean, if you can just crush all comers consistently, then you should be moving up faster. So I'm going second, which is good. I have both deadly poisons, which is bad, and the Azure Drake. I'm going to ditch all of these cards and look for something better. Yeah. I should probably keep one of the deadly poisons since I have the coin, but we're going to see. Okay. Probably should have kept one deadly poison, but I don't know. What have you got, Hunter? Have you got a first turn play? If you play a 2-1, I'll be sad. Actually, even a 1-2 or something, it's still kind of annoying because it would be able to kill one of my guys. But no, I get to abuse this action.
Yeah, beat it.
It's hard for the Hunter to kill 2 guys in 1 turn with this much mana. Multi-shot costs 4. Rock's pretty good. It's better than either of my guys, that's for sure. Head crack is not what I want at this stage of the game. So, what I'm forced to do here is stab the Croc. I'm going to take it out and hit my opponent too, which I don't know, maybe I should be more offensive, but I think I really need to establish the board control somehow. Animal Companion is really bad. Okay. That is the last thing he wanted to get this early in the game. Later in the game that can work out really well, but he really did not want that this turn. Then again, it's still going to win out against my guy, so maybe that's better than the 4-2. The 4-2 I could have dealt with. Not in a great position here.
You looking at me?
X marks the spot.
I'm honestly just better off saving my dagger in case he plays Timberwolf or something. Or Buzzard. Buzzards have to be stabbed. So yeah, the 2-4 is actually going to do him okay, but it's still nowhere near as good as the bear. 4-4 taunt is a death machine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, that's also not good. Now he can kill my better creatures and my weaker one, or he can ignore me and just... Okay, interesting. He feels that he has the edge, aggressive-wise. I mean, he does have more damage worth of stuff out, I guess, so... I suppose it's technically true. But... I can either get a 4 damage eviscerate or 2 guys are the ringleader. I can't do both. I think the 4 damage eviscerate is more important. Even though I take 3 from stabbing this thing, I can clear the board, and that would be good.
This is our town, scrub.
Here we go.
Still vulnerable to multi-shot. That would be sad. Multi-shots would be pretty much a clean slate, because we'd both be in about the same position, similar cards and hit points and everything. Only my deck's supposed to get it, like, gaining an edge early on, so, I don't know. If he can't kill both my guys, then I can play one of these guys and be in a decent position. Okay. That I like to see, because that's not something really bad. Yeah, okay, that's not ideal. Yes! I'm so glad I got that backstab, because I was going to have to trade both my guys for both of his. Now I don't have to trade them both. I can keep one alive, so if he has a kill shot, the random one, that kills anything, but it's random, there's at least a 50-50 chance that he won't kill my Ventrico mercenary. Doesn't really matter which one I kill with this, they're both the same, basically. They're both going to die.
You looking at me?
I'd probably be doing a lot better, though, if this guy was a Sylvanas and this guy was a Ragnaros. Which is, I think, my ideal situation. Although, if I go Sylvanas or Leroy Jenkins, I would settle for a Leroy. Or if I just get some legend randomly, I could go with that. There are a lot of things he could have done on his turn, and that was not one of the ones that I was terribly afraid of. Although I would have to trade both of my guys to kill all that stuff. This guy takes less damage if I shiv that one and then kill it with her. So we're going to do that. I want to see what I draw. I don't want to waste an assassinate on this junk. See what I can draw. If I can't draw anything, I can at least head crack. That's pretty good. I can't play it right away, though. Yeah, okay. That's actually not so impressive. Alright. Hunter's not impressed. It's like, all I did was, like, steady shot him, but keep this up. There are a million ways he can kill this now. It's probably doomed, but then I can cast another one, so we'll see. I'm slightly ahead on hit points. Buzzard is bad. He's going to draw a bunch of cards now. Or not. That's not drawing a bunch of cards. On the other hand, I'm lacking in good ways to kill that thing right now. It's kind of sad. Because that makes it big enough I can't just stab it. Do I assassinate that piece of crap? Just so I can hit him for 7 and then he'd still like trade his guy and kill mine? I'm thinking about it. I actually get to hit him for 8 because I can stab him too. And I need to kill the buzzard anyway. I could trade this guy for it, which is horrible, then play my own and still 2 mana left. And no, that's not better. No, you know what? It's probably dumb, but I don't think it's game-losingly dumb. We're going to find out. It lets me hit my opponent for a lot of damage. That assassinate was 5 mana for 7 damage. And he still has to kill this somehow. Okay, I can stab that. That's not the problem. With the buzzard, that would have drawn him another card that he could use. Okay, good stuff. That's what I like to see. He's not pushing the aggression. He's not even casting that much. I don't know what he's got in his hand. What did he have? Like dragons? I don't know. That is messed up. So I could shiv that and draw a card. I can just stab it, though, so I don't see the point in that. Play this. And I guess I can shiv him and draw a card, see what I get, but I'm probably just going to Defender of Argus this. I could even save the Defender of Argus and just keep on with this stuff. It'd do a fair amount of his health. Oh, that's pretty good. That gives me another creature to play. I like that better than a head crack for this turn.
This guy's toast.
Okay. Like, I maybe should have just Argus. I was just thinking I already have the combo going, but yeah. Okay, that he got to multi-shot, so that's one of the cards he was saving, because I just didn't have 2 creatures for it, but that's not so bad. Alright, here we go on offense.
Put this apple on your head. You gotta be kidding me!
Here we go.
You've got 3 cards, but you only have 4 health. You need to kill basically everything, because I can head crack for 2 and stab for 1. You can't have anything left around. They're going to need some help. Okay. You don't have it, do you? Nope. If you had a Hunter's Mark, you still could have done it. It cost 0, but yeah, no. Game over.
How you doing?
Oh. That didn't feel like a great Hunter deck, but it still felt like a close game, so... I have found that I have problems against Hunters. Do I have problems against Hunters and Warlocks? I don't know, maybe I just suck. But, we can decide that next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.